It may still be spring, but get ready for Best Summer Ever. The new movie puts a fresh spin on the classic teen musical with Shannon DeVido starring as Sage and a star-studded team of executive producers, including Amy Brenneman. Take a look.
There's something off about this new girl. You have a boyfriend?
Did meet a girl this summer.
We had the most magical summer.
Tell us how it all went down.
You know, I had so much fun watching this movie. Shannon, just set things up for us.
It's about a girl who met a boy at camp, and she lives with her family who kind of travel all over the world for a very specific reason. I'm not sure how much I can tell you. And then they through, classic teen musical comedy, they have conflict, and then they see each other again, and and music happens.
And music happens.
That was a terrible description. No one's gonna watch this movie now. They're like, what?
Amy, how did you get involved with this project?
Through Zeno Mountain Farm. Zeno is this amazing organization that's been going for a while now. And I met Will, who's one of the founders and leaders, it was right around the time that there was this amazing documentary called Becoming Bulletproof. And I'm just a true believer. So my daughter and I got to finally go up to Vermont and spend time up there in 2019, back when we did stuff.
Yeah.
So I've known about this project
around.
and I'm just so thrilled that it's seeing the light of day.
Yeah. So, Shannon, this is your first leading role. Tell me what you loved about playing this character in this role.
It was just so much fun. I think she has so much heart to her, and I got to sing on screen, which is not something I get to do very often. So that was really nice. I'm mostly a comedian, so I got to infuse some of my comedy into it.
Yeah, and this is a full cast and crew of people with and without disabilities. So did it take on kind of extra meaning for you to be at the helm of such an important project?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a project that people can look at and really see themselves represented. And that's so important to me. I think that everyone deserves the right to see themselves on screen. And I really, really am honored to be part of that depiction.
The film is so joyful, and it sort of goes with the ethos of Zeno Mountain Farm. And not just Zeno, but how my daughter has some special needs. And it's sort of how everybody's thinking about it this day. It's not a tragedy. And actually, the movie is not about disability. So It's just sort of moving on from this whole old trope.
What sort of conversations do you hope people have after seeing this?
I hope that it starts a conversation of just that people with disabilities can be in front and behind the screen, and let's have a conversation of how that would look going forward. And that we're just regular people like everybody else. We're multidimensional. We're not just sad all the time, although that seems to be how Hollywood often. But
it's very sad having a disability, Shannon. You're not sad enough.
I didn't know. I was
so sad.
You're not
Hollywood tells me all the time. I didn't know until they told me.
And looking ahead, Shannon, you're starring in a new series called Bridesman. What can you tell us about it?
It's a really fun rom-com that I'm really, really excited for people to see. The script is just so funny, and the lead, Jimmy, is just knock your pants off funny. And I'm really excited for people to see it.
And Amy, on the acting side of things, you have Tell Me Your Secrets.
My character's disability is her murderous rage.
I mean,
it's quite a disability for her.
Same, Amy.
Yeah, I mean, do you go from project to project in seeking something opposite of what the last one was? I imagine.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like this whole moment in my life is getting freed up. I don't know if it's age or frankly streaming and cable, where there's more opportunities. And being a lead on a network show, we get to do lots, and then we also have to stay within a certain thing. And streaming and cable just doesn't have that. I think the last 4 or 5 years, I was just shaking off the last need to be liked. And now I don't give a crap.
I can't wait to see that. But I really enjoyed watching Best Summer Ever. It's available on demand and on DVD now. Ladies, thank you so much for taking the time and chatting with me today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.